Yo, what is going on, guys? So, I have just fully completed the Summoner Fest milestones now, but there's still a couple that I have not claimed, primarily this one right here. So we got 10 Sig Stones, Tier 7 Basic, which is going to form my next Catalyst, which will be my third one, so I can do a rank 4. And also this Selector, so let's go ahead and claim this now. And we have a real difficult choice, Sig 120 Patriot, or a brand new 7-star MODOK. Been going back and forth on this all night, but I think I gotta go Patriot. And a Psych? We'll grab that MODOK. So boom, there we go, 7-star MODOK. Now MODOK Red, pretty crazy defender when his buff got announced, but from what I've been hearing, it's really not that crazy. So I don't know. I don't have a science gem. But I'll be back, and we'll probably mess around with this dude. Alright guys, we are back now, and it is time to go ahead and rank MODOK up a little bit here. So boom, I'm going to take him straight up to rank 2. Alright, I pretty much had most of the materials needed. I just actually needed like some tier 5 science, which, you know, was super easy to get. But after I did this rank up, like, my catalyst stash was quite depleted. So I had to go to a whole bunch of stores, spend a whole bunch of resources, and get, you know, 5 tier 6, 5 tier 5 science, and then some more basic stuff. So I did that. Now we're going to go ahead and rank them up, mainly through Radiance. Radiant Store, man, is so goated. So boom, there we go. That is rank 3, 7-star MODOK now. And I'm very eager to test this guy out. You know, I was pretty hyped about MODOK when I first heard about his buff, and then people just started, like, the hype kind of died, and everyone said, like, he's not going to be that good of a defender or something, but I don't really think that's true. I've fought one in the current Battlegrounds meta, and it was pretty rough. So I want to take him up to rank 3 and really test him out. And that is not the only champion that I want to have at rank 3 and test out as a newly buffed older champion defender. We also here have Captain Britain. So we're going to go ahead and take her up to rank 3, level 45 as well. So boom, we're going to go ahead and do that. And then we're going to go ahead and jump live into game and see about maybe using some awakening gems, a gem or perhaps 2. So let's go ahead and get right back in game. Alright guys, we are now live back in game, and here we are. They're actually side by side, Captain Britain and MODOK. So one of these two champions is going to be my next rank 4. I have not fully decided yet. I would really like to take both of them up to rank 4, honestly, and I will be able to do that if I can just pull 2 more of the tier 7 drops from the 7-hour crystals. I'm really banking on that, so it's going to come down to RNG, unless there's like a deal that comes out that can give me a full tier 7 or something. But yeah, so I need to hope to get lucky. So I can really only guarantee rank 4, sorry, one of them. So I really wanted to test them both out at a rank 3 level and see which one kind of deserves it more, or which one kind of needs it more. You know, if, for example, Captain Britain here, she has her built-in safeguard mechanic. So I'm thinking maybe she doesn't need the rank 4, whereas MODOK would be a bigger benefit for that additional rank up, more health and everything like that. So, yeah, drop a comment. Let me know what you guys think. Who do you think should get the rank 4, Captain Britain or MODOK? But we are going to go ahead and awaken Captain Britain with a mutant gem right there. So, boom. We have the Pure Soul now. And we're going to give her 4 mutant signature stones. All right, Sig level 5. Okay. There we go. Okay. Cool. That's Captain Britain now awakened. See, no, she's still right next to MODOK. And now, here comes the difficult thing. Do we give an awakening gem to MODOK? Now, the thing is, with Captain Britain, no, I just pulled the mutant gem. Stars kind of aligned. Didn't have another mutant I wanted to use the gem on. If we put this to, you know, just the mutant class, there's really no one here that I would want to awaken. Like, only one is Nightcrawler, and I'm okay on that. So, yeah, I mean, like Cassandra maybe, or the next Titan or something, but nah, it's fine. I'm not going to be able to awaken Captain Britain through other means, so, you know, I feel like that was pretty worth it. But when it comes to MODOK, I don't have a science gem, so it's going to have to be a generic. But I do have 2 generic gems. So let's take a quick gander at what MODOK's signature ability does, because it's pretty important. So the first bullet point is MODOK's personal debuffs gain increased ability accuracy, which, not really a big deal. You know, as a defender, not the biggest of deals. And, you know, that's the only thing that giving him SIG levels is going to increase. The 2 other bullet points there's no green numbers. So it's just, once you awaken him, you have that, and that's the ability. There's no increasing it via SIGs. So let's read the other 2 bullet points. So next up we have, when MODOK is attacked while the force field is active, he removes all stun effects on him. Stun effects. So that should be debuff or passive. Personal auto blocks are considered well-timed blocks and can trigger the parry mastery. So that bullet point alone makes the awakening ability quite important for new MODOK. And then the third bullet point there is when the opponent activates a special attack, MODOK removes all of their True Strike and True Sense effects. Which is pretty crazy. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and give him a generic gem. There is, you know, one reservation that, let me pull up here real quick. Put this to Realm Events, and that is Summoner Fest. So, you know, in the ranked rewards for Summoner Fest, there is MODOK. I believe for top 100. So it's only for the top 100. So that is the only current way that I know of to naturally awaken MODOK. But the thing is that, you know, this event ends in 13 days, 14 hours. What also ends in 13 days, 14 hours? Oh yeah, the Battlegrounds season. So, yeah, I can't wait that long. And there's absolutely no guarantee. I don't even think I'm going to be placing in the top 100 for that event anyways. So, I got 2 of these generics. They're kind of burning a hole in my pocket. Like, if we take a look at the entirety of the roster, like, let's go through the science class real quick. Anyone else I want to awaken here? No, not currently. Skill, I have multiple skill gems. We can skip past that. We already talked about mutant, cosmic, yeah, Medusa, and kind of Hyperion, but more so Medusa. But I have another generic, like I said. So if I really wanted to awaken her, I could. Tech. I think I still have a tech gem, so that's chilling. And then Mystic. Tigra, if I ever wanted to, you know, play her, pick her up, but I don't. Voodoo, gonna have the Saga gem, actually, so I can give him the rebirth if I really want to awaken him. So, yeah, like, I feel okay using this gem because I can, you know? And I'll still have one to save for a rainy day. So boom, let's go ahead and awaken MODOK. There we go. Alright, MODOK is awakened. SIG level 1. He's just gonna stay at SIG level 1. I don't really see any point in SIGing him up, really. Yeah, I really don't see a point. I mean, like, I have... Oh, okay, I can give him these... Hold on, let me see if there's any other champ in the game that I'd want to give these arcade signature stones to. And if there's not... Oh, Stark Spidey could totally get those. Yeah, sorry, MODOK. Stark Spidey, the homie, is gonna get those. Sorry, man. Sorry. Yeah. I think you can just kill it at SIG level 1. Alright, so boom. There we go. Now we can go ahead and throw MODOK in the deck as well. Let's do that. Who are we gonna drop? Let's drop Adam. Okay. MODOK. Boom. There we go. I think that's going to be a big addition. I'm going to be testing him at rank 3. And same with Betty now that she's awakened. And really see, you know, which one I want to rank 4. But I really want your guys' opinion as well. Let's just go ahead and do a couple fights with each of them. Just to test them out. With Betty, do a quick Realm of Legends fight. Go to build straight to special 3. See how quickly she can go ahead and drop Winter Soldier. And then we'll try MODOK against Captain Marvel, since it won't be class disadvantage. And I don't really know how MODOK works offensively after his buff, so maybe we'll read his kit briefly. But yeah, if I rank either one that I rank for, you know, there'll be a dedicated video of gameplay coming out eventually on, so be on the lookout for that, of course. Let's drop the heavy. Okay, he's being annoying, not letting me parry. Thank you. The exhaustion. Okay, nice. He was still stunned. Oh, I'm gonna go immediately try to combo him after we come out of this. I like the little sword jump. Nice. The immediate combo into the immediate special 2. Can I get a crit? I can. And then special 1. No crit. Why'd you throw that, bruh? Really? Just die. Okay. Okay. How long was that? That was kind of poopy. Minute 4. That was kind of bad. You just wouldn't die. Freaking couldn't get the crits, the critties. But it's nice just kind of spamming specials. It's giving me a little bit of like Cyclops vibes. A little bit. Alright, let's quickly take a gander at MCOC's kit now. So his attributes fluctuate throughout the match. Throughout a fight. Okay. Force field, block proficiency. Every 7th hit gains critical rate, heavy attack incinerate. What does special 3 do? Oh, you're gonna apply like a bunch of debuffs. Okay. Let's go for special 3 rotation with MCOC as well. See what that kind of looks like. I think I auto-blocked her there. That was nice. It saved me. Some of those whoa, those are ticking pretty hard, actually. Not bad. I always think of it as like MCOC's farting on the opponent. I don't know why. I mean, it looks like it. It's coming out of the bottom of his chair, bro. There's some lethal farts. He's just lighting him on fire. So how many debuffs is she gonna have? That's not as many as I thought it was gonna be. That's kind of whack. I want to see. That was another auto block there. It's nice. You can just kind of let the auto block take the wheel. Some heavy spammage going. Special 2. 1 bleed only. Okay, this damage is kind of cheeks. I could be playing him wrong, but oh god, offensively, this is dookie. It doesn't really feel much different than before, if I'm being honest. Offensively. Again, defensively, he seems a lot better, but... And he was already a decent defender to begin with, so... Totally auto block a special? That's legit. That tickled. That was kind of slow. A little bit slow. Minute 43. Okay, that was really slow. Dude, that was... Good thing he's a defender. Alright, so that's where our generic gem just went. Might have been a blunder, but we shall see. Only time will tell. Like, again, this was a defensive rank up, so... I'm hoping he cooks. And if he does cook, maybe he'll go to rank 4. But again, please give me your guys' feedback in the comment section down below. That's going to go ahead and wrap it up for this video. That is MCOC and Captain Britain now freshly awakened and up to a rank 3 level. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed the rank up video, the awakening gem video. It's very rare for me to use a 7-star awakening gem, let alone 2 of them like in the same video. So yeah, really hope you guys enjoyed. Drop a like, subscribe, channel for some more content. We're getting so freaking close to hitting 120,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. You guys are the best. Love you all. Peace.